Minerva Podcast episode 14 with Daniel's mic issues to start off the stream. Nothing like messing with a mic. Should have been fixed an hour ago. But he thought we were, in his fairness, he did think we were starting an hour later than we were. Ah, yes. Could have. Yeah. That wasn't helping anybody. The problem is, okay, so he's got a working camera. That's the part that we want to try and use. But he can't use his PC without the camera. And I'm sure he's trying to talk right now and can't hear us. Or can't talk. Oh, and he's gone. Oh, and he's back. Ah. He might have just defaulted to his phone while he's working on it. I don't know. We're here. Hello, everybody. Hello. I don't read chat out loud all the time because it disrupts the flow of the show, but I do see you. Hello. Alright. I'm just gonna DM him to use your phone. Because... What happened? Wait, what? I did a Windows update and apparently Snap Camera's open. Fuck it, I'm just gonna open the application and do something silly. I'm gonna roll with that. Where is it? Okay, found it. I'll make the most out of this. You just wait. Not... No? I'm not sure it was. Hello? So I can't use my camera because it's being used by another application. There is no other camera. It did this on its own. We are a professional. We are professionals, Chad. Is messed up? I don't know. Wow. I don't know how to... Snap Camera is just stolen... Here, what if I turn this off and then turn it back on? They just robbed my camera. What am I supposed to do? I'm sorry, stream. This is not intended, but I've killed Snap Camera. I'm just gonna restart Discord quick. I think I'll be right back. I'll be right back. Stream, you're with me. You're with me. We're gonna figure this out. Jesus. Oh, this is oh my god.
He's dragging it behind him, walking to the store.
So glad I did that too, because even though I didn't fix the camera, I was recording a video yesterday, and I had my desktop audio muted. I couldn't even hear you.
Oh, that's weird.
Where is my camera? All right, this is ridiculous.
Streamer.
We are totally prepared. No, these are like unforeseen issues. I should have figured this out in advance. Oh,
I mean,
man.
I did start messaging everybody an hour ago.
In my defense, 15 minutes ago, Daniel had unforeseen issues, so I wasn't able to solve my unforeseen issues because I didn't have his issues sorted out. Oh boy.
I see.
Can we just end the stream and start over?
Fact?
Yes.
So, you know, I sign. The sign for true is literally take your point your finger from your lip and point it forward. So like when you're like true, that's actually the sign.
Wow.
Ah, that makes sense. I've seen people do that, and I never really understood that in American Sign Language. That's cool, though. What's the
Yeah,
one for
completely
falls?
Oh, I
I
fixed
did.
it.
Shave my beard.
I don't remember off the top of my head.
90% of issues solved by unplugging it, plugging it back in.
Yay!
Describe that doesn't work.
Wow, my hair looks
Lies.
good today.
Yeah. Okay. Go with that.
I guess that's us.
It's
Well,
very
see, I
nice.
just get out of the
very
shower
delightful
and dry it
and
until
messy.
it's not wet anymore, and then this is the first time I've seen it.
I can tell.
I'll fix it. Okay,
All
how
sorts
is
of different
everybody's week?
directions. It was okay. I don't know. It feels like the week should be over by this time. I'm exhausted. It was a long Monday.
Oh,
You know, the true irony is, like, for me, it kind of is over, because everything actually ramps up towards the weekends for me, and then it
Yeah.
stops. Which,
Yeah.
I don't know. It's been a weird week for me. Because I spent the weekend, I don't know, it's almost like in limbo. I was just binge watching Avatar: The Last Airbender, because I don't know if you know what happened on Friday, but Epic gave me my creator code back.
no, I
Yay.
didn't know. Congrats.
And then took it away 33 minutes later.
Oh, fuck.
So
Okay,
that was a
never mind.
rough weekend.
That is rough.
that was a rough weekend. No, that reaction was perfect because that's how I was. I was streaming. I put a post on my channel, tagged the members on Discord. It was, party mode activated.
He was super excited.
But I was clever about it because I called it a mile away. I was like, I'm not gonna get excited because I could get an email at any time, and then it happened. They emailed me.
Yeah.
It was disabled for new review or whatever. They gave me no further information, and I've heard nothing since. Typical
They're just
Epic.
teasing you now.
That was beyond teasing. That shook me. I didn't want to stream. I didn't do my Saturday or Sunday streams. I barely got my videos done today, and I just said, fuck it. I uploaded them both at the exact same time. It tripped out a lot of viewers. They're like, I didn't get a notification for this. I'm like, I'll bet you did. There was just 2 at the exact same minute. And I don't know.
This coffee mug is magic.
I thought you were
I just
holding an
wanted-
Alexa.
No, it's a coffee cup. I got it from Starbucks. I literally put my coffee in it this morning, so at like 9 or 10 this morning, it's still fucking warm.
Thermoses are getting really good nowadays.
Like what? And like the outside of it isn't like warm, and I have no problem with cold coffee, so I'm like, whatever. My coffee's been sitting on my desk all morning. It's 4 in the afternoon. I'm gonna drink it now. And it's fucking, excuse me, yes, thank you.
Warm or hot?
It's not hot, but it's warm. Like it's an appropriate temperature.
My sister and dad
Nice.
uses a bunch of those thermoses themselves. And
It's just one from Starbucks. It's not like one of the fancy Yeti ones that's like, oh yeah, we keep your shit hot for like 12 days. No, like it was just a normal like $16.
Wow.
It just needs like 2 layers
I bought it
and
with
it's good
points.
to go.
Yeah, I bought it with points.
A friend of mine years ago had a thermos, just a regular old thermos that his like grandfather had from before he was born and all that. And he put like hot soup in it one day to take to school with him. And at lunchtime, he opened it up, not really thinking, oh, it'll be really hot, and just went to take a big swig out of it, and fucking burned the shit out of his
It
whole
was
mouth.
still steaming hot.
Oh yeah.
Oh
Oh,
my
yeah.
god. Well, when there's nowhere for that heat to go, it's amazing how well it keeps.
Mhm.
That's hours and
that-
hours. Oh, the ghost
And
of
that
Chriselle's
was-
past.
That was like a 30 or
Oh,
40-year-old furnace.
What was that?
That door-
So yeah, the door stays open for the cats because the kitty litter is in the closets,
Got it.
and so they just kind of wander on through, and they're just out of frame. So, I mean, if you guys see anything coming up behind me to murder me, give me like half a second warning at least.
No more, no less. No.
Well, I mean, a little bit more would be nice. I'd prefer it. I just need to like get my scissors ready or something.
A
These are
man's
left-handed scissors, by the way. Just to
Just
let you
turn
know.
toward it so you can die with some dignity.
you have a
Yeah.
shop full of tools, metalworking,
wanna-
woodworking, and your main defense at your desk are scissors.
Here's what I want to do. I just want to go like, that's what I want.
Yeah,
That's
at
all.
least get out.
If
Yeah.
anyone ever tried to come into my house to murder me, I hope not like in a weird way. I don't mean I don't know how to phrase this.
Yeah,
I hope
murder you.
they kill my dogs first, because if they don't, if they get to me, my dogs are very well trained. They're in a contained area, but it's a really low fence. They just don't jump the fence. This fence comes very large dogs. It comes up to my dog's like lower part of his chest. He could just do like a little skip.
Yeah,
and he's over.
just over it.
If I start screaming for my dog right now, he can open doors with the pad of his hand. He would come in here. He'd be like, the fuck.
Interesting.
That's what my cat does. We just leave it mostly closed, and he just like kind of rams it open.
I've wanted to have like a cat door for the longest time.
We actually have cat doors that we're trying to install. I'm gonna bring you that door. I haven't installed it yet. I'm gonna do that right now.
All right.
Okay, I'll be right back.
We can't have a doggy door because that would just be half of a door.
Hello.
Because my dogs are so big, it would just be half a door.
Sorry about that, chat. I didn't mean to do that. It did that on its own. Yeah, I wanted to have a cat door because I don't know. We probably let him out, especially in the summertime, probably a dozen times between the whole family every day. Like it's just whoever's up at the time. And since I'm always back here, I get meowed at a lot.
See?
Oh my god, it's a whole ass door. I thought you were gonna bring like the insert that you have to put in. You just carried a whole ass door.
That's just installed already. Oh boy.
Okay, I'm back.
And the
What'd you
cats
guys
can
say?
cats can fit through that.
Yeah, it wasn't attached to the door yet, so it wasn't attached to the door frame.
She only expected the porthole, not the
Oh no,
whole
yeah.
door.
Well, I wasn't gonna remove that from it, so it was just kind of attached there.
Brings
so
in a
what could you do?
human-sized door with like a cat painted on it. So this is the cat door.
Yeah.
It wouldn't work
I
if it
gotta
was
go
shaped like a
peek
cat.
outside. I'll be right back, you guys.
Okay. Just gonna go trip over the fence. No, that's great.
But yeah,
Daniel,
we'll
are you
get
here?
those installed on me and my wife's bedroom and the office, so the cats can go in and out and not annoy us when we want to have the door closed for whatever reason.
Daniel?
So,
Hello.
Hello.
Oh,
hi.
it's here.
Hi. I'm
We
here.
give-
I'm trying to stop my earphones, but it's not working that well.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. Give it like 10 more minutes tops, and then just give up, alright?
It's told me to restart my PC, so I've gone with that, and we're going to see what happens.
Alright, maybe that'll fix it. I mean, what fixed my webcam just now was turning it off and turning it back on again. Well, I actually have like a USB, like a really good one. It's like $7 on Amazon, and it's like a 4-port, you know, you insert it and then you give us a 4-port, so it's a +3 kind of thing. But all of them have these little buttons, so all I have to do is click it, and if I click the button, it disables the USB, and if I click it again, it turns it back on. So it's the same as unplugging it and plugging it back in, but I didn't actually unplug anything. It's pretty convenient. It helps a lot. But yeah, that's nice to have. I used to use it for my sub counter when it got bugged all the time, but YouTube stole the joy of watching my subscriber count change, so I eventually unplugged it. It goes
That
up
was a
once
sad
every
day.
100. On a really good week, it'll move like once a day, which is a lot of growth. But once per day is not worth having a counter on my desk.
No, it was exciting when you could see
Yeah.
each individual one.
love that.
We value each individual
I
subscriber.
do. I really do. Every time I look, it goes up once. It's like, oh, every day.
And then you always get some little troll that's like, subscribe, unsubscribe, subscribe, unsubscribe. And
I'm that little troll.
aside from that one thing, it was pretty
Me
nice.
and
As
Ben.
we say that, somebody subscribed. I need to turn that down. I've always questioned having alerts on during a podcast because, and there comes a donation. Because, like, we're chatting, but then there's these these very fun distractions.
Yeah.
Oh, this
Oh my
man's...
god.
Did you just burn yourself? What's going on?
No. I tried to adjust my lid and I turned it the wrong way. That's basically what just happened. Don't mind me. I'm gonna.
You're doing your best.
Thank you, YOLO, for the five
I may have just got this
€5.
working.
Maybe, okay.
I'm just opening Discord to test it.
Donates during
So
the
I'll hop out
podcast.
for 3 seconds.
All right.
We're going to get there. I believe.
All right. Goodbye, Daniel. Boy,
Oh,
we are
no.
just
God.
stitching this together.
It's
We are
gone, but not
very, we're
forgotten.
working it out, all right, as we go.
Yeah,
Where did the
we're
Spanish
adding
lady
to that
go?
production quality.
Spanish lady got fired. It's Brian now.
Yeah, fucking Iron convinced him to change to.
Iron convinced me to change my donation alert to Brian just because he's so much better, apparently. I could
Brian.
hardly understand the Spanish lady. She just picked and
That was
chose.
the point.
It was funny for years, okay?
Hmm.
But, like, she would read out numbers in Spanish, and then
Yeah.
some words would be Spanish, and her accent was so thick it didn't really matter sometimes.
Obviously, she was speaking the language of my people, which is not Spanish and it's not English. It's Spanglish.
Yolo was asking about you. Come here. Don't look at me like that. Come on.
I'm fluent in that one.
Yeah,
It's
so,
It's
like,
like where you can half understand it, but
it was
You
funny
got
for a
it.
long time, but Iron definitely paid for that. I'm trying to get a cat up here. He hasn't visited
So
the
my
stream.
friend made me a decal for my coffee cup, and it says it's not cancer.
yeah,
Is it coronavirus though?
You know what? I need that for the other side. Cause
Yeah.
so I'm bald because of alopecia. I don't
Chriselle,
always
behind
wear
you.
wigs.
behind me. Oh no. Okay, it's just my cat. Crisis averted. That was not like a half-second delay there. You were just waiting for
On
me to
it.
be murdered
We should
by
have
a
a kitty
cat
daycare
ghost.
podcast.
I just now
That'd
saw
be
the
the
door
best. I'm
Oh,
excited.
Sig, you're so behind.
Yeah, I'm watching the stream and I didn't realize that I was like 5 seconds behind what it was already delayed for. So,
open.
so we actually have these special type of cat litter boxes. I know that's not the most exciting thing to talk
Ah.
about, but it's like an automatic cat litter,
Yeah.
so you don't have to like.
You showed it
sift
to us.
or-
Yeah.
yeah. Oh, I did, didn't I?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It's got the automatic rake thing, and yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if that was TMI last podcast or I
okay,
decided
just
that.
Have you heard? have
There's
you
no
heard some
such
of the
thing
topics
as
we've gotten into?
TMI.
Oh, there is.
I've talked about my poop before, all right?
There is. There is.
That was probably TMI right there.
That was
so-
more than enough information.
So I'm gonna stop you right there.
I'm just gonna.
He clearly wants me. He will not come up on the desk. If I scoot this,
There
yeah,
you
he's
go.
running away. Okay, it's a nice day.
He's a good boy.
I'll let him out, even though I'm doing a pot. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Oh, Rosa,
Yes.
what is this? Did you bought a new wig, didn't you?
Be right back, guys.
Oh my gosh.
No. What?
Everyone
makes you
stay
think that?
here.
Oh no! Now it's gonna be all out of bloop.
Oh no.
What happened? Uh-oh.
Chriselle said he'd be right back, and it went.
No. That was
Daniel said
Daniel.
that.
I am here.
Oh, not Chriselle. Sorry,
long run.
Daniel.
Yeah.
Oh, he's back.
Okay, he's back.
I said it
Very
because I was
interesting.
talking to you. It was one of those.
Oh. Danielle, Chriselle. It's kind of similar.
No,
We
it's
can
not
kinda hear you,
barely hear
Daniel.
you.
You can hear me.
We can hear you. If you
No.
go through your sound settings and bump that up a lot, that might help. I don't know if
It's
a
like
Windows
you're
issue.
stuck in my attic right now, and
It's like you're an
like,
inch
chained to the
tall
wall there or
and you're
something.
underneath my chair.
He's in the kitchen trying to talk to me. I love the variations of drinks. So Chriselle's got
Okay.
a beer.
Right.
What did you have, Beast? You had a Mountain Dew, right?
I was
Mountain
feeling
Dew.
under
You got a
motivated.
Coke. And then I've got my coffee.
I
Our
also have
variety.
coffee too, so I'm kind of just going back and forth between the two. It's not the best combination, and I kind of already have a stomach ache from it, so
Oh yeah.
that's lovely.
That sounds terrible. Yeah.
Mountain Dew
it kind of is. I
goes like
regret it.
straight to my heart. It's almost always a bad idea. But like
Aw.
I can't stand the taste of Mountain Dew.
Daniel, you are still super quiet.
Oh, did he speak? I didn't even hear him.
I could barely make him out.
He's
I'm
like
also,
looking
like,
down the
really
attic
congested.
hatch, like,
Yeah.
"Hey, you guys want to
Guys,
let me out?"
Can you lower the stairs?
Yeah. It's like I finished the novel you wanted me to write. Please don't break my legs again.
Oh my God. It's like Chriselle has knowledge of
Isn't
what
that
it sounds
a
like when
movie?
someone's in the attic.
Oh No,
Well, I
it's
can
a,
pull down
it's
my
a
attic
book.
hatch.
It's a
That's
Stephen King book he's referencing.
I thought it
Is
was
it?
also a Stephen King movie that I hadn't seen.
It is.
Yeah.
It's
Never
both.
read the
Well,
book.
if it's a Stephen
That's
King
right.
movie, there's probably a book to it. Logic states.
It could be a Stephen King script. Who could say?
That dude just writes
Has
to
Stephen
write.
King ever made a script without a book accompanying it?
I don't know. Yeah, you're right.
I have
Okay.
no idea.
Fair point. You win this round.
Old lady knowledge.
Yeah.
Oh god. And then of course Sig has a Coca-Cola at any given time.
Yeah.
Sig is unamused.
At any point in any day, he probably has a Coke right next to him.
Mhm.
Well,
It's there.
It's
To
just
be
like
fair,
intravenously injected.
I also just kind of have
All right.
a whole 2 liter just in
Oh
case.
wow.
Okay.
In
And
case
then-
of emergency.
This is
Oh,
so far
Why
my
is the
favorite show
rum
ever.
gone? My husband must have stole the rum.
We
as
have all
usually.
had distractions except for Sig, and it is awesome.
And me, I've had no.
Your door is
distraction.
swung
you
open
went and got
twice.
you went and picked up an entire fucking door.
Yeah. Well, that wasn't like a distraction. That was like an addition.
It's like it's
Yeah.
such a mess that it's just working. Does Daniel
Yeah.
know he's
It's like,
muted?
hey, look at my door.
He's deafened
I don't
again,
know.
and
I don't know what Daniel knows.
I don't know. At the
Can you hear me?
Hey,
yeah, we
Wow.
can,
We have sound.
and you actually sound
Yeah.
okay.
you need to
Oh my god.
double your volume, but
All right, now what has this all been for? Let's see the camera.
Oh,
He's gonna be in a
wait,
pitch black
Oh.
room. Huh? Oh, he's almost on frame.
hang
We
on.
did
it's
it.
Buffering. Oh yeah. There we go. Everybody
Okay.
clap. Even though we can't hear you, everybody clap.
Wow.
Yeah.
We're gonna see a new frame
job,
every
Fred.
minute.
Yeah, this camera's very old.
That camera's garbage, but it works. It is functional.
Yeah.
Correct.
I have a camera like that too. I found an old camera in a drawer one day, and my parents had forgotten that we had it. I don't know if I
Nice.
ever tried it out. It was crap,
Little forgotten
but
camera.
it was what?
this is a podcast first.
What?
All of us have cameras.
Oh, new world record.
Yeah.
Oh, oh! I didn't even realize. Have we
Yeah.
always had at least one person who didn't have a camera?
I
Yeah.
was the one
This
for a
is
lot
like
of them.
an
That's a,
upgrade in production quality right here.
That's amazing.
There you go.
We're really stepping our game up. I don't have anywhere to put chat. This
That's
is
why when
amazing.
he asked. That's why when he asked if he should set the camera up, I was like, "Fuck yes."
I didn't put a ridiculous Snapchat frame on this.
Ah.
I just cleaned my side table instead.
Believe it or not, with Sig in the
Kind of
call,
counts.
Donna has the most visible pixels award too, from my end at least.
Yay.
Ah, which is weird. Your camera's usually good. I don't know what's going on today. Discord.
I don't think it's my camera. I think it's my internet/Discord.
Maybe you having a bad day there.
I don't
I don't
know,
know.
but if I test it, it'll fuck everything up.
I wasn't gonna worry about it. I was just, I was just like Sig with his internet. We were terrified as camp, but it's been great. Like that looks fine.
Yeah, it's been okay.
No complaints so far.
Been very smooth, shockingly so. Actually,
I've been I've been making sure to warn people in the household that the podcast is coming up and stuff too.
I think
so.
2 hours a week is not very much to ask for.
Yeah,
Correct.
that's pretty.
And I mean, with a stable
doable.
camera like that, most of his image isn't moving, so plenty of the compression goes towards him.
Mm-hmm.
Daniel looks
Mhm.
like he's running a command center. Is that how you play on a day-to-day basis?
Yeah.
You don't have back support.
I'm on a bed.
Oh, God.
Yes, I see you're on a bed, but you don't have back support.
That hurts to think
You
about.
need one of those little. What are they called? The boyfriend chairs or boyfriend pillows or whatever they're called. Isn't
Yeah,
that
you-
what they're called?
You need to get a
Fuzzy little
boyfriend and
peeps you
just sit
want. I don't
behind
know
you.
what
That is totally what they're called. I'm
They're
not.
called.
I'm not
they're
making
called.
this up.
They are called a husband.
Oh, I see. Well, I don't have one of those, but
Just imagine
That you know of.
the fluffy back part of an armchair and the arms that you can just like sit on your bed.
I have one of those.
Yeah.
It's not
okay.
in
a
grabbing
husband.
distance or anything. It's not even. in
Oh,
the room,
that's
but-
not what I was saying. Okay, yeah, that's something else.
What are
Oh,
you
that's
talking about?
sad, actually. Okay, let me.
Good,
Oh,
good
Jesus.
job. Excellent.
Oh no.
So Daniel, you don't have a
That's-
proper
yeah.
desk though.
No, I'm literally sat and I've got like 2 cupboards in front of me.
Oh, that's real.
Wow. We got to get you sorted.
I know, I'm gonna be honest. When I heard your voice before I saw you, I definitely thought you were an 11-year-old boy.
Well, there you go. Now you know that he's an 11-year-old man.
This is rude. I don't
See,
agree with this.
Chriselle, yours is not what I.
Oh,
Those are
it's
two
all.
completely different things.
It's always fun seeing someone for the first time. Like when I first saw Skulls, I don't know what I expected, but it was definitely not that. And there's nothing
Yeah.
wrong with how he looks. When you have no idea
it's
what you're
totally
getting
expected.
into, it's just Ben's too. I saw Ben's was like, huh. I had no expectations, and yet you surprised me. I don't know what I don't know what I was looking for.
That's true.
But one of the first profile pictures Ben's ever had was like that black dude with the RPG on him. So in my brain, it was just a black guy. I don't know. Nothing wrong with that, but that's how I pictured him, even when he told me I was
because
wrong.
that was his profile picture, and you see it, you associate it with the name. You've never seen anything
Mhm.
otherwise. You're just like,
Yeah.
And
no,
he's
that
a
makes
short-haired
sense.
white dude, and I'm like, oh, huh.
Is that any better?
I don't know. You look great.
No, I mean like talking wise. Can you hear me better?
Oh
I can
yeah.
hear you just
Oh
fine.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
It should sing something for us just to test it out.
I actually
yeah.
know that sounds like a G430 headset. Enough of my friends, and I've heard my own videos, who have that microphone. Like, I'm just so familiar with it. Sig's wearing the headphones right now. I am too. I don't use the mic anymore. We've evolved beyond that. But I know what it sounds like. Yeah, I don't know why Blind Herd
It's still a good
keeps...
headset, to be fair, when you can get it working.
It's alright. Not so bad. Everybody thought Ben's was
Good
black.
and you? Oh.
Okay, let's clarify for everybody real
Alright.
quick. That is not Dabiel. That
This is-
Spartans.
This is Daniel.
It's smart ass.
There are 2 British
Daniel.
Daniels on our server. It's very
No, there's only
confusing.
one. There's one.
Yeah.
I am the one.
I just thought they were the same person.
Nope.
It might as well be
Well, I
sometimes.
feel...
I'm just kidding, Daniel.
I'm not
I'm
happy
just
now.
kidding.
I'm walking off.
All right. Really looked more like he was ghosting away, but you know.
Oh. You're still attached to the cord.
Yeah, we'll turn it on idle.
Oh, okay. Well, that works too, I guess.
Yeah, no. When I first talked to Dabiel, as we know him now, I was like, wow, you're another British Daniel. This is gonna be confusing. Cause like I knew right off the bat he's a cool guy. I'm like, oh, you're gonna be around a bit, aren't you? Shit, this is
Have
gonna
to get used to
trip
ya.
people up. But then one day he misspelled his name while we were playing Shell Shock, and Dabiel it was. No, it was something quick. It was Jackbox probably. Jackbox or Quiplash or one of them, where everybody in chat was trying to get in all at once, and he quickly said Dabiel.
Oh my god,
And
Beast. Oh my
there you go.
god.
Thank you
I'm
for
your biggest
subscribing.
fan.
What about me being
Alright.
black? We're rejecting your skin color, Benz. I will forever see you as a black man.
I reject your reality and substitute my own.
Exactly. One day I thought Dabiel and just saw Dabiel and thought it was smart. Yeah, see? Ears getting confused too. Oh boy, look at that. The less you move it, the better.
What are you doing? You're hurting it.
Oh my god. This is
That's
the.
the thing.
For the longest time, everybody thought Matt was black.
Why
apparently.
wouldn't we? He's a
I never
deep-voiced
thought that.
African man. With that information, what else would you
Nope.
think? Apparently, South
Deep-voiced South-
Africa's.
Deep voice South African man.
Yeah.
That was an important when we learned that.
How is this turning so much?
Oh my god, the poor guy. This is the best worst episode we've ever done, and I love it. This is great.
We're just trying.
I can't figure out why I'm
Doing
pixelated.
great.
No, you're good now, actually. Like
Oh,
no
am
joke.
I?
No, you're just fine now. Suddenly,
Okay, because I like reset a shit ton of things.
It
Because I
fixed it.
I checked my good. Because I was
Oh,
like, I'm
and
a
it's gone.
fucking streamer. There's zero reason for me to be this pixelated on fucking Discord.
yeah, I don't know. Discord likes to compress stuff weirdly.
It had to be Discord because everything on my end was like fine, as
Mm,
you can
Yeah,
imagine.
no.
Just tell your Discord to unfuck itself.
That's what I
Let's do
did.
this.
So
Oh, but yeah, last weekend I went on a binging spree just because I didn't want to do anything. And it's funny, last weekend, like it wasn't yesterday, but
Yeah.
I finally finished Avatar: The Last Airbender, and it was,
Yay.
you know, I keep undermining it or like whatever, underestimate it because it's a kids show. It's a
Underselling
Nickelodeon show, but that has
But
to
it's
be
like the best show
one of the
ever.
top 5 best shows I've ever seen. I
Yeah.
mean, that was
It is.
that story
without
had
doubt.
so few plot holes that I found none. I wasn't paying too much. Like I wasn't looking for them, but they brought stuff back. The cabbage dude just got his 4th reference, and I'm watching The Legend of Korra. Like
Yeah.
he just keeps getting screwed over. They have all these
He
recurring
has
jokes.
his own empire now.
Oh yes,
That's true.
or
That's
I've
true.
never-
No
I've never-
spoilers for Legend of Korra though. We don't want to. Don't
And
want to
it's
spoil
just-
it.
I.
No, who would do that?
Those who don't know, it's
Imagine.
pretty funny. One of the first episodes, they smash through a cabbage cart, and then pretty shortly, like that episode, a couple episodes later, they smash through it again, and then like way later on, it happens again, and then in like towards the end of the season, I think it might have been 4 or 3, whatever, it happens again where like they're making a play about the Avatar and his journey with his friends.
Yeah.
And they're like, yeah, we pieced together all around the nation with a surprisingly knowledgeable cabbage salesman. And you know exactly
It's
what they're
the best
talking
running
about.
joke.
Such a simple line, and it brings you back to like
Yeah.
4 different episodes. It's awesome.
Yeah.
And
I've
then
never seen any of this stuff.
it's worth it. Like
I'd say take
You
the
should
time to
watch
watch it.
Yeah.
I
it's worth
You got 3 people saying
in the
you should
whole
watch it.
first show, I think there were maybe 5 episodes tops that were like pretty catered for kids, like silly plot line that would never make sense. But in even all of those that I thought about it in that time, it picked itself back up at the end. Like it's just
Yeah.
it would do something silly that would never make sense, and then it wraps itself up in a really good way. I'm like, wow.
And the show had a couple like weak filler episodes, like the Great Divide, where it was just
People
they were
tell
going
you
across
so.
a canyon. But
Right.
yeah, that was one of the weak ones. And I don't know why, but Nickelodeon always reran that one.
That's what
All
Tom
the
Joe
time.
said in the Discord.
It was, yeah, I began to hate that episode, and if I rewatch it now, I will skip right over that one.
I always thought that as a
Because you
kid.
don't miss anything.
Because I figured, oh, they'd replay the popular episodes, but if you keep replaying an episode, it's gonna be popular, so they're gonna
Yeah.
keep replaying it, and it's. I didn't have
Mhm.
that. I watched it on and off loosely as a kid, and
Yeah.
that was it. I mean, I never pieced together the full storyline. I didn't know there was one. That's why coming back as an adult, it's like, whoa, there's a story, and
Whoa.
like, you basically know what this is leading to on the first episode. You know, there's a comet gonna strike, it's gonna buff up all the fire dudes, and they're gonna take over the world. And like, so from episode, like right off the bat, you know exactly what we're doing.
I'm sick.
Okay, so now I'm live, but I can't start recording again.
What?
Great.
Why can't you record?
I don't know. It tells me starting the output failed. Note if you are using yada yada encoders, make sure your driver's up to date. Even though it was working 10 seconds, whatever. Okay, we're live though, and now I'm gonna have to pull my recording off of Twitch. This is great. So this stream will be archived in 2 parts. Great.
Right.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
okay.
I don't
Some
know.
technical difficulties, you can't expect it. to
Oh,
work
from this
100%
show,
of the
I would.
time.
The whole stream has been a fucking technical difficulty.
love it.
But we've had our
That's
ups
like
and
the
downs.
theme-
Everyone has a camera today, so that's the main positive here.
Technical
Manic
difficulties
Factory
is like the
was-
theme of the month.
Yeah,
Oh my
I feel
god.
like I'm more pictures than actual camera though.
That's
Yeah.
fine. Just don't move.
well you're here.
Pixelated
Great.
again. What the fuck?
I don't know, Donna.
You're
This just got
pixelated for
ignored.
me now.
Yeah, I had no idea.
I'm
Anyway.
not pixelated. You're pixelated.
No, Beast is
No,
pixelated
you're
for me now.
pixelated.
Yeah, those
We're doing
filler
great.
episodes are interesting because I guess maybe I'll
Mhm.
notice it the next time around, but I never thought of it as boring. I just
Yeah.
it was it was an episode where they're not maybe doing much, but the episode before that was crazy.
Maybe that's why they have the filler, so it's not
Exactly.
crazy after crazy.
I don't think